Episode 744 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for Job Search, CoachingHQ.com, and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Welcome to Saturday. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and thanks for spending a little time with me while you do that. And I also want to thank those of you again who've ordered that special that I'm offering to celebrate the 300th show of Job Search Radio. Just so you know, in case you haven't heard this yet, instead of charging someone $250 for a 30-minute session with me, as I normally do, coaching with me for a 30-minute session just like that one is $99. All you have to do is email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the words Job Search Radio in the subject line. We'll send you a payment link. Once we've received payment, we'll schedule time to speak. So I look forward to helping more of you. And now today's show has one of those tough interview questions. Do you speak to others before they speak to you? Geared towards salespeople, it's one of those subtle questions. I kind of fumble a little bit with, and I apologize, but you'll get the gist of what I'm trying to cover. Now, let's get going. I'm going to answer one of those tough interview questions. And the question is, so do you talk to others? And do you like to talk to people first? Or, it's basically a question that, well, I'll simply say it's designed to see if you speak to others before they speak to you. So if you think of sales situations, in sales, they want to know if you're a hunter or a farmer. Farmer is someone who's going out and building on existing business. A hunter is someone who's going out and looking for new business. And in effect, what they're asking you for is, are you open to talking first? Are you going to just wait there for someone to talk to you? And they're just trying to get a sense of whether you can really sell. It's one of those gentle questions that reveals a lot. Now, the place where it's particularly tricky is you never want to come across like an arrogant SOB. So just be careful as you answer the question. And you might simply say, yeah, I have no problem talking to others. That's the way really I build my business. It's not like I wait for the phone to ring. I'm knocking down, I'm making lots of calls. I'm putting myself into social situations where, I'm getting to know people and they're getting to know me and trying to build business that way. So it's really an easy and graceful answer to one of those questions. Now, it gets particularly tricky if they're asking you as a manager, director, or above whether this happens. Because the subtlety here is they're trying to find out if you're waiting for trouble to come to you or you're seeking it out. So you might speak about, I like to manage by walking around. I talk to my people. I see how things are going. I want them to know that I'm available for them to confess that they're having problems. If they're not having problems, I'm not there to micromanage them. But I just want them to know that if they've got a concern or an issue, I'm available. So I put myself out there so that, number one, they know that I care. And number two, they can feel free enough to drop one of those little pearls that suggest that they're having a problem, but they don't say it directly. And then from there, I can speak with them privately rather than, in one of these walking around situations. Be proactive. And, I guess the answer is yes. I do have no trouble talking to others before, rather than waiting for them to come to me. So that's it in a nutshell. It's a fun little question, but you have to understand what's behind it. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways that you can connect with me. The first one, of course, is reach out to me on LinkedIn. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love to hear from my listeners. It just puts a big smile on my face. Next, if you're an executive and interested in my coaching you, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Mention in the subject line that you're interested in coaching. I'll reach back to you. We'll set up a time to speak. We'll figure out whether this makes sense. I want to be clear. I'm not here to be your recruiter. I no longer do search work. I'm a coach helping people find their next position. And as such, my work is not free. I'm not doing this as a charitable endeavor. I'm here to see whether I can help you and whether your background is something where I can be of service. And if you're not an executive, the best place to connect with me is with jobsearchcoachinghq.com. That's my site where I've curated information that I've created and other people have created. It's there with their permission, of course. And you can ask me questions. So right now there's over 400 pieces of content there, plus the ability to ask me questions. So again, jobsearchcoachinghq.com is that site. And by the way, and I haven't really mentioned this on the site, in addition to doing job search coaching, I also do executive coaching and life coaching. And I've done so for years. So if you're interested in that, message me again at my email address, jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Tell me about what you're interested in, and I'll get back to you and we'll talk about it. Hope you found this helpful, and in the meantime, have a great day. Take care.